How should we remember this year? It would be convenient for us to focus on the deficits, negativity, and losses of the past year. We could choose to feel sorry for ourselves as the generation who had to grapple with the hardships we have suffered over the past 13 months. We could frame it as a worldwide survival story, but in doing so, we shortchange ourselves. The Columbia College Night of Recognition is not about recognizing the struggle. It is about honoring the perseverance and talent displayed by members of our community, which allowed Columbia College to flourish in spite of the hardships we've shouldered. Consider the ingenuity it took for our faculty and staff to transition over the course of a few months to serving and teaching students both virtually and in seat. The dexterity it took for our administration to provide continuity in an ever-changing and evolving landscape, keeping the health and safety of our CC family at the forefront of their decision-making. The dedication night and day of the team tasked with supporting students directly affected by COVID-19. It is a success story for our 170-year-old institution. While I am clearly proud of the faculty, staff, and stakeholders who worked tirelessly to sustain our college through this difficult time, I am most proud of you, our students. You have worked hard to continue to pursue your educational goals, but as student leaders, you went the extra step of sharing your time and talents to make the most of this year. I could not be prouder of your commitment to keeping campus healthy and safe while finding ways to creatively uphold our Columbia College values and traditions. I want to also share my thanks to the Division of Student Affairs staff who work tirelessly to support you and to advocate for your success every day. I also want to express my gratitude for the support we receive from the faculty, staff, administration, and Board of Trustees at Columbia College who always put students first. Finally, I want to tell you how lucky I feel to get to work with such a talented group of students. You're an incredible group of leaders who will leave here and do great things. I also want to congratulate our graduating seniors and encourage them to please stay in touch. Welcome to the Night of Recognition. At this time, it is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. David Russell, Interim President of Columbia College.
Hello, and congratulations to the student leaders who are being honored during this 2021 Night of Recognition Awards celebration. For those I haven't had the opportunity to meet yet, I'm Dr. David Russell, and it's my honor to serve as the Interim President of Columbia College. A young French nobleman, author, and advocate for democracy writ large, Alexis de Tocqueville, visited America in 1831. He later recorded his observations in a book titled Democracy in America. De Tocqueville said that America is a nation of joiners. He believed that our fledgling democracy was fueled in large measure by free citizens who flocked to societies, clubs, associations, and political parties. To de Tocqueville, it seemed that the most natural privilege of man, next to the right of acting for himself, is the right of combining his exertions with those of his fellow creatures to effect change. These words will certainly ring true to this distinguished audience of joiners and socially dedicated individuals. Why did you choose to join with friends and neighbors to provide selfless service to members of our college community? Was it a desire to make the world a better place to live, to help those less fortunate than you, to mentor fellow students along their paths to graduation and success, or promote a cause in which you believed deeply? Or maybe you were motivated by more personal needs. You wanted to practice your newfound leadership skills, learn more about possible careers, or enjoy opportunities for more social interaction. Whatever your reasons, the important thing is that you chose to become involved in organizations and causes that made you better, made the people around you better, made the wider world better. That is why we are gathered here today to honor our student leaders. You represent more than 50 student organizations. Your assistants in the residence halls, first-year mentors, student support services mentors, homecoming committee chairs, officers in the Student Government Association, and leaders in several other organizations across campus. Not only have you been leaders in our classrooms, you have donated your time and energy to help your college and the communities in which you live, and to lend a helping hand to the least fortunate among us. I know personally what this experience means to every one of you. I attended a relatively small liberal arts college in Arkansas. We had what seemed like 3 times as many organizations as we had student volunteers available to populate them. I found myself working harder on my extracurricular activities than on my classes. Does that sound familiar? Editor-in-chief of the college newspaper, founder of a political club during a particularly hot election year, student body president, congressional intern. I did it all and still managed to graduate with a decent GPA. What miracles. Looking back on that exciting period, I realize now that I was shaped by my college experience to serve others over self. I was given a strong ethical foundation that has served me well and enabled me to provide enlightened leadership along the way. I learned the power all of us wield when we work together for the common good. My wife Lee and I had the opportunity to participate in the senior send-off in honor of Ivy Chain in March. We enjoyed hearing stories of your experiences here at Columbia College and why you chose our institution to continue your academic pursuits. We know that your dreams do not end here. Thank you for all you do and will do to make CC proud. Remember, you are CC.
Each year, Student Affairs seeks nominations from the entire campus community, including faculty, staff, and your fellow students. After receiving this year's nominations, a selection committee then reviewed them and had the difficult task of choosing our award recipients, which is tough considering the quality of all the nominees. Being nominated for any of the awards is an honor in and of itself. Every individual and student organization deserves to be recognized for the impact they have on campus. As we present our awards, we want to not only honor the winners, but also the nominees for each award. We have great appreciation to those who took the time to nominate your advisors, peer leaders, programs, and projects this year. Being nominated means you have made a difference, and we recognize that impact. We will begin our awards presentation shortly, but first we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all of our phenomenal student leaders.
As the Director of Residence Life, I like to recognize the resident assistants for this past year. This group does a lot of work on the front lines and in the halls, and I would like to share my appreciation for all of the work behind the scenes that they do, all the nitty-gritty work that they do. The Residence Life team moves in early, stays back late, responds to calls after hour, pass out vacuums, unlock doors, and support students emotionally and academically. Words can't express our appreciation and the thanks for the work that you all do and have done this year.
In my role as the coordinator for student involvement and traditions, I have the privilege of working alongside the amazing group of student leaders, the first-year mentors. These student leaders are unwavering in their commitment to CC. They facilitate connection, drive hope, inspire action, and lift up students who are struggling. I want to personally thank them for their flexibility in adapting to an unprecedented welcome week and fall semester while continuing to serve and mentor our incoming students.
I have the pleasure of acknowledging the hard work and vested efforts of the TRIO Student Support Services mentors. These students have a genuine desire to be of service to their peers and to build an inclusive community focused on personal and academic success, and they are the heart and soul of our TRIO community. I carry abundant gratitude for each of you and the energy and devotion that you carried this year.
In case y'all didn't know, I'd say I have one of the coolest jobs at CC. My role in the Center for Student Leadership allows me to work with several influential groups on campus. It is no easy task to bring an entire campus community together to showcase our Cougar spirit and traditions, especially during the days of social distancing, to provide a fun, exciting, and inclusive events for our CC community. The Homecoming Steering Committee is made up of student volunteers committed to honoring and celebrating the Columbia College experience. Thank you to our 2020 HOCO crew for a fun and safe homecoming week. Next, I'd like to extend our thanks and gratitude to our Student Government Association and Campus Activities Board leaders. They continue to lead and serve their peers in navigating the student voice through this time. Thank you to your investment to serving our community. And last but not least, we want to thank all of our student leaders and all of the student organizations who keep CC an active and engaging place. You are the ones we are celebrating in this Night of Recognition tradition. Thank you for making our campus a vibrant and purposeful community.
yummy. It's going good stuff. Cheers, dears.
I'm thrilled to begin the presentation of our Night of Recognition Awards. Our first award will recognize the Service Project of the Year. This award honors the commitment of an organization or group of students who work together to provide service to their community. Here are your nominees for Service Project of the Year: 573 Safety Bags, Teach Club Food Drive, Warm Wear Drive. And the 2020-2021 recipient of the Service Project of the Year is the Teach Club Food Drive. The nomination reads, Teach Club sponsors a food drive every fall for Douglas High School Food Pantry, which serves students who are food insecure over the holiday break. Teach Club ended up partnering with Inclusion Plus, an organization focused on giving LGBTQ people the space to be at home in this community. At one of their events, an anonymous donor offered to match the food drive contributions. In the end, they collected more than ever before. The matching donor donated $1,000. It was so wonderful to have Teach and Inclusion Plus team up for their service and showed that we are really capable of big things when we work together, even during a pandemic. Congratulations to Teach Club on their Service Project of the Year award.
I'm excited to share with you the nominations for our next award, the Program Event of the Year. This award recognizes a group of students who developed and sponsored a program or event that has enriched the academic and co-curricular lives of Columbia College students. Thank you to our following nominees for Program Event of the Year: Second Annual Warm Wear Drive, sponsored by Enactus; College Budgeting 101, hosted by ResLife; D is for Dubstep Miller D Section playlist, hosted by ResLife; Emerging Entrepreneurs, sponsored by Enactus; the Mental Health Monologues, sponsored by the Social Sciences Club; One Vote Can Rock the Boat, hosted by ResLife; and the winner for Program Event of the Year is the Emerging Entrepreneurs for Enactus. Here's an excerpt from this nomination. This program was created to encourage entrepreneurship, especially for prospective founders who are from minority or underrepresented groups. Danny Como, the architect of this event, had a passion to support diversity in student entrepreneurship and worked really hard with multiple people across campus to find the best way to approach this. This program is something that CC really needed, and Danny created a space where everyone was supported, and that alone deserves to be recognized. Congratulations to Enactus for Program Event of the Year.
Our next award acknowledges an advisor who demonstrates outstanding commitment and dedication to advising their student group. Although all of our org advisors are wonderful, dedicated visionaries, the following are those that were nominated for this year's Advisor of the Year: Gretchen Hendrickson, Social Sciences Club; Barry Langford, Mock Trial. And the winner of the 2020-2021 Advisor of the Year award goes to Gretchen Hendrickson. I'd like to share an excerpt from the nomination she received for Advisor of the Year. Dr. Gretchen Hendrickson has been an outstanding advisor for the Social Sciences Club. Gretchen is one of the hardest working faculty members and always makes sure to spend time with the students inside and outside the classroom. Gretchen meets with students during their bi-weekly group meetings, routinely schedules additional appointments with the club officers to discuss ongoing activities, and helps the student organizers with their on-campus activities, such as the mental health monologues. I cannot think of a more deserving advisor than Social Science Club's Gretchen Hendrickson. Congratulations to our 2020-2021 Advisor of the Year, Gretchen Hendrickson.
Next, we will present the Student Organization of the Year award. This award is in recognition of a student organization that has excelled through membership, leadership, participation, and has made a consistent contribution to student life at Columbia College. Your nominees are Chi Alpha Ministries, Computer Science Club, Enactus, Mock Trial, Residence Hall Association, and Social Sciences Club. The winner of the 2020-2021 Student Organization of the Year Award goes to the Computer Science Club. Here's an excerpt of why Computer Science Club is deserving of this award. Despite adversity given by COVID-19, the Columbia College Computer Science Club not only adapted, but grew stronger. The club has always partaken in a never walk alone strategy, promoting inclusion and teamwork amongst the department. Officers organized a new program pairing upper-level mentors with entry-level students. This allowed first years in the program to become acclimated to not only the club, but the school as well, while also providing the club's upper-level students with leadership experience. Game nights, jam sessions, and coding competitions still flourished, and new events such as career prep and group course scheduling presentations were able to provide members with resources and a sense of unity. Congratulations to the Computer Science Club and all its members.
Next, I have the pleasure of introducing you to the nominees of this year's Friend of Student Affairs Award. We are blessed to work with so many amazing individuals and groups across campus and throughout our community. And although they are all great, each year there are a few that go above and beyond as champions of student affairs programs, ideals, initiatives, and beliefs. We truly appreciate you and your support of our mission. Our nominees for this year's Friend of Student Affairs include Sam Fleury, Gretchen Hendrickson, Kathy Trabue, and Monica Whithelm. Because this year has been so non-traditional, we are delighted to announce two winners of this year's award, Friend of Student Affairs, Sam Fleury and Gretchen Hendrickson. Let me share some of their nominations with you. For Sam Fleury, the spring 2019 and fall of 2020 was unexpected and one for the record books. Sam is a huge ally for student affairs and always considers our division when publishing content and representing the college. Sam works tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that we are successful and supported in all that we do. His contributions to this crazy calendar year have been instrumental. Without him by our side and always answering phone calls and texts at all hours of the day, it would have been difficult to transition to virtual. For Gretchen is a student-centered faculty who has consistently been a friend of DOSA, and especially a friend of TRIO throughout her time at Columbia College. As a first-generation student herself, Gretchen brings firsthand experience and a shared understanding of the many challenges faced by many Columbia College students, both first-generation and low-income. As an active member of the TRIO Advisory Committee, Gretchen meets monthly with our group to offer guidance and input to TRIO's activity and event planning to provide ongoing student support. Having been a TRIO-eligible student herself and now a faculty member, Gretchen brings an enhanced level of sensitivity and compassion to her role of faculty and student affairs advocate. A heartfelt thank you to both Sam Fleury and Gretchen Hendrickson, this year's Friends of Student Affairs.
It is now my privilege to present the Emerging Leader Award. The Emerging Leader Award recognizes a student who is an up-and-coming leader on our campus and demonstrates through their scholarship, leadership, involvement, and service to Columbia College. This award recognizes the commitment and achievements the student has made while recognizing the potential they have to continue to make a contribution here at CC. Our nominees for Emerging Leader Awards include Kara Fisher, Kaylee Hands, Kristen Kelly, Brianna Kirby, Danny Como, Michaela McKinney, Katie Reddington, Melissa Rogie, and Ashton Trimmer. The 2020-21 Emerging Leader Award goes to Melissa Rogie. Let me share some of the excerpts from her nominations. Melissa is a freshman and started her experience during the global pandemic, which presented numerous challenges for the typical connecting, engagement, and involvement opportunities on campus. Despite the challenging circumstances, that did not deter Melissa from getting involved and taking leadership roles on campus. Melissa ran for freshman representative for Student Government Association in the first few weeks on campus and also became very active in Residence Hall Association. She has helped both organizations with their social media accounts, which has been an essential platform for engaging and connecting during this time of social distancing. She has also stepped up to fill the recent SGA Exec Opening Vice President for Communications after one semester of serving in her Senate position. Melissa has also been very active with campus events. She participated in hall programming, homecoming festivities, and even campus events including Cougar Conversation events. Her leadership skills have been recognized across campus as she was selected to serve as an RA for next year. I have been very impressed with Melissa's rapid involvement as a student leader in her freshman year. And as an up-and-coming leader, I am eager to see the positive impact she continues to have on campus. Congratulations to Melissa, winner of the Emerging Leader Award.
It is a pleasure to present the Servant Leadership Award, honoring a student who has devoted their time to improving the community they live in by volunteering generously with a cause or group with which they are passionate. The following students were nominated for this award: Fallon Lloyd, Tyus Monroe, Hunter Wadman. The winner of the 2020-2021 Servant Leadership Award is Fallon Lloyd. Here are a few words from her nominator. Everything about Fallon seems to be about service, and yet she takes each opportunity to find personal growth as well. I remember meeting Fallon for the first time and talking about what she wanted to do in life. It all centered around helping others. Through our conversations, it's so easy to see where she lives out this concept of servant leadership. The way she talks about her peers, instructors, and leadership has a maturity that I don't always see in people twice her age. Frequently, I talk with students who Fallon refers to student success for support. Fallon uses her servant heart to see a friend in need and provide a solution in a way that they are willing to follow through on. Additionally, Fallon is very involved in Chi Alpha and is going to be leading a small group this semester. This is on top of taking on the role of primary caregiver for a family member who's undergoing a medical event, working at the food pantry, and doing exceptionally well in her classes. The way Fallon cares for others is so genuine and caring that I know it draws others in around her. Congratulations, Fallon, and thank you for your selfless service.
As the Assistant Dean for Student Affairs, I am honored to announce the nominees for the Faye Burchard Vibrancy Award. This award is fittingly named in honor of our previous Dean of Student Affairs, Faye Burchard. This award is presented to a student who embodies the core values of Columbia College and is an ardent supporter and cheerleader for the institution. The nominees for this award demonstrate their affinity for CC through their engagement on campus and by sharing their enthusiasm with everyone they know. The nominees for this year's award are Yulia Bichkovska, Emma Chedwick, Jeremy Counts, Carolyn Fisher, Daylin Hubotter, Danny Como, Zion Oates, and Kyle Rolfes. And the winner of this year's Faye Burchard Vibrancy Award is Emma Chedwick. I'd like to share a little bit of Emma's nominations. Emma has been nothing short of an outstanding student ambassador of Columbia College this school year. She has been always willing to contribute in any way and has stepped up on numerous occasions when needed. She is someone we want training our young student ambassadors and someone we can rely on to present Columbia College to prospective students in the best way. She does a great job telling her story and why it was and is Columbia College for her school of choice. She also willingly went on a tour with our marketing department of our residence halls that we recorded and are using to promote CC to prospective students. Emma always shows up and presents Columbia College with her best foot forward. We are very fortunate to have her on our campus for another year, and I'm excited to see her impact on another incoming class of students. Congratulations, Emma, the Faye Burchard Vibrancy Award winner.
Our next award we are pleased to present is the Inclusion and Advocacy Award. Columbia College is committed to fostering a community with the ideals of acceptance, equity, and inclusion. The Inclusion and Advocacy Award honors a CC student who actively promotes values of diversity and inclusion at Columbia College and made students feel safe, respected, and valued. The nominees for this year's Inclusion and Advocacy Award include Joy Bunch, Ben Husky, Danny Como, Trinity Mayer, Tyus Monroe, Sylvie, and Ashton Tremor. And the 2020-2021 Inclusion and Advocacy Award goes to Tyus Monroe. The person who nominated her wrote, "I just left the Black History Month panel about the Sharp Bend District. I've known Tyus Monroe for 3 years and have been impressed with her work in class, educating others, and creating excellent dialogue to help others understand differences between cultures. She has been instrumental in organizations and helping students in different clubs become more sensitive and inclusive." But tonight, hearing Ty speak so beautifully and eloquently on a panel with these historians and older community members, it hit home to me just how much Ty has done. She has shown commitment here on campus at CC, but also reaches out and impacts others in our community. Her presence on the panel tonight gave a perspective of youth that was such a key element. Ty has been tireless in her work to ensure she stays the course toward her goal of becoming an educator and making the dream of a truly inclusive classroom her reality. As an education major, she understands what a safe classroom looks like and sounds like, and will provide that for so many students in her future high school English courses. Ty is very deserving of this award and exemplifies someone who can promote inclusivity while helping others learn how to do the same.
We are also excited to present some scholarship awards. Some of these have been presented at honors and awards ceremony in the past, but due to the criteria of the awards, we felt they aligned more closely with our Night of Recognition ceremony. The first award we'll be acknowledging is the Dr. Edward F. and Carol Alexander Kaufman Scholarship. This award is given to a full-time residential student who shows promise and is committed to the small college environment. The recipient for this award is Rachel Doran. Congratulations, Rachel. Our next award is the Faye Burchard Student Leadership Award. It is presented to a student who exhibits authentic leadership within the campus community. I am pleased to present this award to Kristen Sibley. Congratulations, Kristen. Our next award is the Coffee Payline Family Scholarship. It recognizes a full-time student active in campus life and involved in 2 or more activities. Congratulations, Kaylee Hance. Thank you for all your contributions on campus. I'm now delighted to present the Hamilton Leadership Award. This award is presented to a female graduating senior who has demonstrated outstanding leadership qualities in her academic program, campus organizations, and local community. Congratulations, Tyus Monroe, as the recipient for the Hamilton Leadership Award.
The Elizabeth Award is presented to an exemplary female graduating senior under the age of 30 who has distinguished herself through leadership, volunteerism, community service, and/or significant involvement within the Columbia College community. I am pleased to present the Elizabeth Award to Sky Fisher. Thank you for your distinguished service, Sky. Our final award to be presented tonight is our most prestigious, the Rogers Gate Award. Rogers Gate is the most recognized symbol of Columbia College. It was built to honor Joseph Curley Rogers, 3rd president of Christian College, who was a pillar of education in the Columbia community. This award, nominated by the Student Affairs staff, honors a senior who has distinguished themselves as an outstanding CC citizen through their collegiate career. Let me share with you a few of the award criteria descriptors. Person works to improve the immediate community through assumption of leadership positions and participation in groups. Meets the demands of their degree program while learning traits and habits that encourage lifelong learning. Demonstrates concern and responds accordingly to campus issues. Builds beneficial relationships with faculty and staff. As you can see, the act of being nominated for this award is an honor in and of itself, and all of our nominees should be proud of their achievement as a student at Columbia College. Our honorees tonight are Yulia Bichkovska and Sky Fisher. Congratulations to our senior nominees. Our recipient and winner of the 2021 Rogers Gate Award is Yulia Bichkovska. Let me share some excerpts from her nomination. Yulia is a tremendous leader in the community. Yulia embraced the CC community and found every possible way to be a leader. Yulia dedicated her time to residential life and the Center for Student Leadership. She takes on projects and with great responsibility takes the lead to see a project to fruition. As a member of the Emerging Leaders Institute, Julia explored opportunities to grow her leadership skills and learn from others. It has been an absolute honor to see Julia thrive in the CC community. Congratulations, Julia, on receiving the prestigious Rogers Gate Award. This has been, dare I say it, an unprecedented year like we've never seen before. We were pushed to the limits and stretched to become adaptable and innovative. I'm proud of our community at Columbia College to be responsive and step up to continue to serve. This concludes part 2 of the Night of Recognition after our March in-person celebration and the presentation of our awards. All of our winners will get their names put on plaques that are housed outside of the Student Affairs office. Individual award winners will be receiving a tangible award to keep and display with CC pride. All the winners will be notified about receiving their physical award via email. Again, thank you for your hard work and dedication. You are the leaders that make this a vibrant and welcoming campus. We hope you have enjoyed this presentation and appreciate all that you do. Congratulations to all of our nominees and award winners.